Many European countries have these type of laws, including Germany, Italy, Austria and various other places. So it's a well-recognised type of law for dealing with demonstrations, particularly those which have the potential to turn violent. The police have been facing a very difficult situation over the past 4 months, and the traditional means of law enforcement haven't always been successful in deterring the troublemakers, and so this is a welcome addition to the armoury of laws which the police have at their disposal in seeking to maintain law and order in society. So this is an important step in the right direction to deter such people from indulging in wanton criminality on our streets. We can't have a situation where people think that they can commit crimes by simply covering their faces. Certainly bank robbers cover their faces when they enter banks to steal money. Rapists, when they attack women, often cover their faces. Many of these people who commit crimes when their faces are covered are emboldened by the fact that they think they can get away with it because they can't be identified. And if it's made clear to them that anonymity will not protect them and that there is a high chance that if they do go about committing violent offences that they will be located and prosecuted, then this will be a welcome step in the right direction. And this is actually a very mild step towards helping to redress what is a dreadful situation. Well, it's worked in other places and we must now see if it works here. It would be a gross dereliction of duty for the government simply to sit back and do nothing and hope that things will sort themselves out, because the continuing levels of violence have shown that they won't just sort themselves out and that a more realistic response is now required. Well, it has been challenged in other jurisdictions, including in America, and the courts have upheld the legitimacy of this law. It is regarded as a reasonable restriction on people's rights. Most rights are not treated as absolute. Endless violence, endless attacks on police officers, beating up visitors at the airport, vandalising properties, intimidating store owners, and everything possible must be done to deter such conduct, because people are saying that they are sick and tired of this level of violence, disrupting their lives, destroying their facilities, messing up the MTR stations. The Chief Executive in Council was doing exactly the right thing in showing that the forces of law and order will not tolerate this type of behaviour. Well, it certainly seems very lenient to me. For example, in Canada, I believe the maximum penalty is 10 years. So we'll have to see how this works. If it is successful, then that will show that the present level of punishment is adequate. If it's not successful, then that may suggest that the level of punishment may need to be revisited and indeed increased.